guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my June favorites, and before we jump in and get started, I have a couple things I want to let you guys know. The first is that I did film a get ready with me earlier today, so if you're interested in seeing how I did this makeup look, that will be up in a little while. I wore this makeup in a few of my recent videos and some of you guys were asking about it. Also, I'm sorry if there's any background noise in this video. It's like just starting to rain, so there might be some thunder. And also I have a chinchilla for those of you who don't know, and he's a little ways back behind me, so if you hear him jumping around, I am sorry for that. But anyways, we are gonna go ahead and get started with the favorites. So I don't have a ton of favorites this month. I guess I have a decent amount, but I don't have a ton. This month was more about like shopping my stash and rediscovering old products, or maybe even products in my collection that I had never really used that much. So that's what a lot of my favorites are this month. I don't want to say that I've been on like a no buy, but I kind of have been. I just haven't been working for the past little while, so I'm trying to save the money I have and look at products I already own in my collection instead of going out and buying a ton of new makeup like I usually do. But anyways, my very first favorite for the month is the new Tarte Guard SPF 30. For those of you who don't know, Tarte is my all-time favorite makeup brand. So when I heard they were coming out with a sunscreen, I was like, yes, it felt like my prayers had been answered. Sunscreen is kind of a tricky thing, especially if you have sensitive skin and acne prone skin like I do. It can be very tricky to find one that works for you. And I recently just got the full size of this. I was using a sample for quite a while before, but Tarte is a more natural makeup line, so this is a more like healthy kind of sunscreen. It's 100% mineral based and just a physical sunscreen, which is a lot better for your skin than chemical sunscreen. And this just has such a nice texture. It absorbs so fast and it doesn't make my skin like greasy or anything. It does leave a little bit of a white cast just because it is a physical sunscreen. But it'll go away like as it absorbs. Because of the physical sunscreen though, definitely not one you want to use for any kind of flash photography because it will give you that pretty intense flashback. This is incredible. I'm just so happy Tarte came out with a sunscreen, and I'm going to be talking more about this in a upcoming video, so I'm not going to talk about it too much now, even though I probably just talked about it for like 4 minutes straight. But next up, before we get into more of the makeup products, I have a body wash that I am seriously obsessed with. It is the perfect scent for summer, and it is this Olay Fresh Outlast Invigorating Champagne Mango and White Ginger. This honestly smells so heavenly. Oh, it smells so good. It's just like a really fresh, bright, citrusy scent, and it has like a little bit of kind of like a spice to it. It's really, really nice. I've heard that it is limited edition, and I'm actually considering getting like a backup of it, even though this is gonna last me forever. It's like 700 ml. It was like $9 or $8 or $9 too, really affordable. And honestly, when I bought it on the car ride home from the store, I was just like sitting there like smelling it like the whole time because I'm just obsessed. I will say though that the only place I could find this was at Superstore. I checked like Shoppers, Save On, London Drugs, a bunch of other places, and I could not find it absolutely anywhere else. So if you live in Canada, you might need to venture to Superstore if you want to check it out. It's just to die for. I love it for summer. It's perfect. So the next thing is kind of random. It is actually a supplement, but it is skincare related. And I was sent this for a company. I'm not sponsored by them or anything though. I'm not being paid to talk about it. But it is a supplement called Clear Face AC, and it is a natural acne supplement. And this is 90 tablets. You take 3 a day, so this was a month's worth. I just have like 2 left I think now. And this has honestly been working really well for me. I've mentioned recently that over the past few months I've had some really bad intense breakouts, and shortly after I started taking these, I actually started to notice my acne clearing up a little bit, and that's kind of why my skin has slowly been getting better. It hasn't completely like eradicated my acne by any means, but it is the first thing I have tried in a while that makes a difference. And I was really excited when this company contacted me too, because I looked at the ingredient list and I was really happy to see that it did not have any animal-based ingredients in here. So many like hair, skin, nails type supplements contain fish, and I'm vegetarian, so I actually can't take those kind of supplements. So I was really excited to see that it did not contain any kind of fish or anything like that. It's just something you can add into your routine. You don't have to alter your skincare or anything because it kind of works from the inside out. So yeah, these are awesome. My one complaint is that the tablets are really, really large. I'll take one out and show you guys. Yeah, that is the size of them there. They are very large, so if you have issues swallowing pills, you might not like these. I don't really have any issues with it, but sometimes I would find them still kind of hard to swallow. And I will have these as well as all the other products I talk about linked in the down bar too if you want to check it out. I always try and link everything. So I know I'm kind of bouncing around and all over the place, but we're gonna talk about some makeup now. And the first thing I want to talk about is this little itty bitty baby Benefit Professional. This is something that I've had kicking around for seriously so long, like I don't even want to admit how long I've had it for. And I just finally decided like, okay, I'm just going to use this up. It's so small, it won't take me long, and I'm just going to use it up to get rid of it. I don't have like a huge issue with large pores, but I do have some rough texture, and I do have some noticeable pores just right around my nose, and I was not expecting to like this so much. I tried it in the the past and I just didn't feel like it was anything special, but trying it recently, it honestly makes such a difference. Like I'll do half of my face and it's seriously so much smoother than the other half. It's crazy. More recently, I've been using the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer and I actually like this way better. It actually makes a bigger difference in the rough texture on my skin. So yeah, I was just kind of using it up to use it up, but now I actually kind of want to repurchase it when it's done. So I'm happy that I tried this again. Next up, I have a couple products from Hourglass, and these fit into that category of rediscovering products that I already had in my collection. And the first one, actually they both kind of go together. They are the Ambient Lighting Powder in Mood Light and the Ambient Blush in Mood Exposure, so these kind of go together. But Mood Light is like a really soft pink highlight. I do this a lot where I'll buy a product, I'll use it once and then like decide I don't really like it, but I won't return it and I'll just like let it sit in my makeup drawers forever. And that was totally the case with this product. I bought it in the winter, used it once, left it alone, and just recently rediscovered it. And it's just so pretty and so flattering. It's a really different kind of highlight because it's pink, but it's not like high beam like from Benefit, like intense pink. It's a lot more subtle and kind of. And then the blush is the Mood Light powder, but it has kind of like a more mauvey neutral kind of tone blush mixed in with it. Not a traditional summer color at all, but it's really nice when you just want a neutral kind of flush to your cheeks. I'm going to have to wear this combo in a video soon so you guys can see just how nice it is. Then going from really high-end and expensive to ultra affordable, I have a lipstick from Essence, and I meant to mention this in last month's favorites videos, but I just forgot about it basically. And I'm pretty sure I bought this because of Essie Button. I think she mentioned this shade, but I'm not sure. When I went to look at the display, number 13 just stood out to me and I was like, I've heard someone mention that. And it is just a really pretty kind of wearable coral. There it is. And these lipsticks are really nice for the price. I believe they're like around $3.50, I want to say, and they're nice and creamy. They have kind of a funky scent, but they're really nice. I'd recommend checking them out if you want something good and affordable. And then I have an eyeliner, and this is one of the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Liner crayons, and this is in the shade Odyssey. It's what I have on my lower lash line today, and I've been wearing it quite a bit. It's a really pretty vibrant turquoise. And I kid you not, you guys, these are the longest wearing, as I fling it across the room. As I was saying before I threw this across the room, they are honestly the longest wearing pencil liners I have come across. If you have tried like everything out there and cannot find anything that will stay on your waterline, seriously try these out. They have a really wide variety of shades too, so if you don't want turquoise, you can go for like traditional brown or black or whatever you want to do. And these just do not budge at all, so for waterline and tight lining, these are seriously incredible. Then I also have an eye cream, and this eye cream is very pricey. I did get it for free while working at Sephora, but it is definitely a favorite of mine. Over the past couple months, I've kind of just been like in a rut with my under eye concealer, and I felt like no matter what I was doing, it just didn't look good. I just looked tired and my under eyes looked kind of dry. It just didn't look good. So I've started using the Amore Pacific Moisture Bound Rejuvenating Eye Treatment Gel. Like I said, this is pricey, but it has such a nice texture. It's like a little fresh drink of water for your skin. I use it every day before I apply my makeup, and it just makes my concealer and everything apply so nicely. And it's just kind of like a little instant pick-me-up for your eye area. I've been like super tired lately. My sleep schedule is so messed up, and this just instantly kind of refreshes my eye area and makes me look more awake. It smells really great too. All Amore Pacific products do. Amore Pacific is a really great quality line. If you don't mind spending a little bit more money on skincare, they're a great line to look into. So yeah, it is a great eye cream. And the last couple products I have are once again products I've rediscovered. The first one is one of the NARS matte lip pencils, and this is in the shade Bolero. And this color honestly looks awful on me on its own because my lips are a little bit too dark for it. It's like a really light peachy coral, and it goes on quite a bit lighter and brighter on my lips. So you're probably wondering why it's my favorites if I don't like it on its own, and I actually have discovered that I like using this to mix lip colors. It's one of the products I have on my lips today, and it's just really nice for adding a nice kind of touch of peach to any makeup look. And the last product is also in the peachy kind of family, and it is a blush that I'm sure everyone has heard of, and it is Milani Luminoso. It is just this beautiful soft peach that just has a very nice glow to it. It is like a baked mineral blush. I think everybody has tried this and everybody loves it. It's just the perfect blush for summer. I always gravitate towards like peach tones for summer because I think they're just perfect. And it is drugstore as well, so very affordable. I'd recommend checking this out. And the last two favorites I have are random things. The first one is Jurassic World. Me and my boyfriend went and saw it on the opening weekend, and it was just awesome. A lot of people say it's kind of like campy and cheesy, but I loved it so much. My boyfriend had actually never seen the original Jurassic Park, so we watched it like right before we went, and I just loved it. It was just an awesome movie. I love Chris Pratt too. I have been like obsessed with him since he was in the OC and played Che. That's like a serious throwback. So if you remember that, then I love you. And my last favorite is of course Orange is the New Black season 3. Now I'm not going to give any spoilers, don't worry, because I actually have not finished season 3 yet, and I feel kind of ashamed for that. Like, I don't know when it became a good thing to binge watch a show on Netflix in like one day and finish the whole series, because I feel like I should be embarrassed now that I didn't watch it that fast, which is just so weird, but it is a really great show. This season, it seems like it's been a little bit slower than the past seasons. Like, hasn't really been anything so far that I can remember that has just been like crazy, but I've heard that the season ends on a huge cliffhanger as always. Yeah, if you haven't watched season 3, definitely go start it now, or if you haven't started Orange is the New Black at all, definitely go watch the entire series. It is really worth it. I actually didn't get into Orange is the New Black until right before season 2 came out. I watched season 1 like right before it released, and I just completely became obsessed. Orange is the New Black on Netflix, check it out. It is worth the hype. So yeah, that wraps up my favorites for the month of June. I'm sorry if this video was kind of all over the place and super rambly, but yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and as always, comment down below and let me know what products or things you've been loving for the month of June. And don't forget to hit subscribe down below as well. It makes my day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.